Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Kate.
And we're about to deck it out.
There are a number of wood alternative products on the market, and I've laid a couple of them out here, PVC and Composite. When people hear Composite, they automatically think Trex because Trex is so well known, but we know just because it's Composite doesn't mean that it's Trex. You fancy yourself a smart guy.
I do.
So that's why we're gonna play Spot the Trex.
I like the way you have done this, Kate, because I see the way you've laid it out, and it's like kind of taking people through the evolution of the low maintenance deck board. So why don't we start over here with this board.
Go for it.
Now, if you look at this board up close, there's no shell around the edge of this deck board whatsoever. And one of the biggest problems with this, as Katie will show when she bares her claws, look how easy that is to scratch. So now imagine if that is a chair being pulled out from a table or a dog running across the deck, no good. Which is why, as far as I'm concerned, this board is not for me. This particular low maintenance deck board, this is a Composite. You can see that the wood grain is starting to look a little bit better, but it still looks very, very synthetic. You don't see kind of any natural streaking in the wood, so it still looks kind of
Blah.
blah.
It looks blah.
A step up from its predecessor, but as far as I'm concerned, still discardable. And now we move on to our PVC deck board. It is starting to look a little bit more natural, still a bit plasticky, but the biggest problem we have with this board,
Well, it is plastic, and it's mostly virgin plastic, so it is definitely not eco-friendly.
which makes Mother Nature look a lot like this. Don't make her angry. And now we move on to another Composite board where you can see it's got a lot of the elements that we like incorporated. We've got the shell going around the outer edges. We have the grain pattern going through it. We see the streaks that are happening through it as well. I wouldn't mind being able to slowly compare this board to the Trex deck board. With Trex is that we have a very natural grain pattern. We have wonderful subtle streaking. It's made from 95% recycled materials, making Trex the most eco-friendly decking on the market. So I think that has made our decision about this. Kate, would you like the honors?
Yeah, it would. Just another reason to make the Trex decision.